Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavaraj Koche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Company Law and Secretarial Practice. We were in module number 3. In previous classes, we have discussed about the functions of Company Secretary, roles and responsibilities of Company Secretary. In that, we have seen the statutory roles and responsibilities, then non-statutory, and after that we were discussing about the liabilities of company secretary, rights and liabilities of company secretary. Here we have completed the statutory liabilities and rights. Today we shall discuss about contractual liabilities. Here the contractual liabilities are those liabilities which are to be fulfilled as per the contract entered during the joining the service. That is, number 1, he must carry out the obligations of a service on agreement with the company. While joining the service, there will be an agreement signed by the person who will be appointed as the company secretary and the board of directors, and in that agreement whatsoever the rules or other things they have followed, as per those rules and regulations the things need to be followed. And most important thing is here, as per those rules and regulations, the person while entering this service or joining the service, when he is signing the agreement, he need to get cleared all the terms and conditions of service, and as per those terms and conditions a company secretary will have to obligate or comply them. The next, he must carry out the order given by the directors. Any orders decided in the board meeting and given should be carried out by the company secretary, because the board of directors would be the final authority to take decisions and finalize the things. So as per their orders, he must carry out the order given by the directors. Then third, he should not disclose any confidential information of the company. Since this is a very responsible post, a company secretary should not disclose any information to any third party or anybody without the consent of the board of directors. And the confidential matters or information should be kept or handled very secretly or with secrecy, so that the company's information or confidential information should not leak outside. The next, he should not be anything beyond his authority. There will be a certain set of authorities or frameworks given by the board of directors to the company secretary. While functioning, a company secretary should function within that stipulated framework itself. If he or she tries to work out of that stipulated framework, then it will not be allowed. So here a company secretary should function within the authority or limits fixed by the board of directors. Then next, he is liable for any damage, loss suffered by the company by his default. If any mistake or any error occurred by a company secretary and it has damaged the name and fame of the company or losses, at that point of time he is liable for that. A company secretary will be liable for those damages, losses suffered by the company because of his faults. So it will be his liability. The next, he should liable for any fraud on the part of any of his assistants if it is proved. Suppose under his assistance anything or any fraud or any misappropriation happens and it is being proved that he is responsible for that, at such kind of circumstances the company secretary will be liable. Then lastly, if a secretary of a company falsify the books of the company, reports, certificates, documents, then he will be punishable with imprisonment. If a company secretary say falsely edits the books or does misappropriation or does wrong things in the company report or any certificate, share certificate, debenture certificates or any other documents, if he is doing falsely activities, then he can be punished and imprisoned. So these are the contractual liabilities of the company secretary. With this, we have completed our third module. From next class onwards, we shall begin with fourth module. If you have any doubts, questions, you all can feel free to contact me at any point of time. Thank you. Good day.